Hello everybody, welcome back to another class on Verbling. This is teacher Abby here, and our lesson today is about the circus. So we'll be doing a picture description exercise, which is actually just a conversation class where everyone will have a chance to talk about what they see and obviously ask and answer questions. So welcome to the class. I'm very happy to see you guys. Hi Lucas.
Hello, Abby. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm also good, thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks for coming. How was your day today?
I was at a supermarket with furniture,
Uh-huh.
so 4 hours go like very fast because my girlfriend was looking for furniture.
Ah, okay. So you were shopping. We were just talking about shopping last hour.
Yes.
Good. Thanks for joining us again, Lucas. Nice to have you back.
Thanks.
Nihan!
Hi, Abby.
Wow, what a special surprise.
Actually, it's a time schedule, I was joining some classes
Uh-huh.
for 3 weeks, but your classes is too early for me.
Well, thank you for joining me today. It's so nice to have you.
Thank you. I miss your classes.
Is there anything new with you? Anything new or exciting going on?
Not really exciting, but I quit my job. I'm on vacation right now. I will start at the end of the August in a new one. The new thing is, I feel really great.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, Amp, welcome to the class. Good to see you today.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks for coming. I'm doing well. It's a nice sunny day today.
Yes, I see.
Nice to have you with us. And Jawad, welcome back.
Hi teacher.
Hello, how are you?
I'm I'm feel good, and you have a lot of lucky. You have still the sun.
I'm in the sun. Well, I'm actually in the shade, but it's sunny outside.
Ah.
Sunny. It's just that the sun is coming over the roof and it's making it quite bright.
Ah.
Thanks for joining us again. Hi, Leonardo. Welcome back to class.
Thank you.
And Michael, welcome back.
Hey, Abby.
And Ali, welcome back.
Hi, Abby.
My last group class of the day, and we're going to be talking about the circus. So to warm up, what we're going to do is just talk about the circus. For example, what do you like or dislike about the circus? Let's start with Nihan.
Okay. The link. Okay. What was the question, Abby?
What do you like or dislike about the circus?
Actually, I don't really like circus, especially the clowns. It's scary,
Mm-hmm.
I used to go circuses while I was really child, really little, with my brother, and I don't know. It's a nicey one, but I don't really like that kind of things.
It's not your thing. I understand. What about Jawad? What do you like or dislike about the circus?
Um, I think me too. I don't like a clown. I see I see a lot of horror movie with clowns, and I'm afraid. I think he's terrifying, and and I think he has a, a low joke.
Hmm. He
The
does. He
job,
has he has
yeah,
a
I
job.
think,
I couldn't be a clown, but I'm not funny, so.
yeah. But I love tiger and lion.
Okay, so
It's
you like the
amazing.
animal part of the circus.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
very good. Thank you for sharing. What about you, Amp? Do you think that a circus is a good place to go with a family? Do you think it's a good activity to enjoy with another person?
Well, I am not a fan of go to the circus. Even when I was a child, I didn't like much because the animals also I all the time are in case they are enclosed and they sometimes they are not treated pretty well. Um, even the if you go to behind the tent, you can see how they are living and in good conditions and it smells terrible. So that is why I don't like the circus. But for example, I like to see on TV when the Soleil circus because they have acrobacies. Uh-huh. They I like that. But I
Me
like
too. I love the acrobatic part of a circus. It's exciting, isn't it?
yes because it's a good show.
Wonderful. Thank you. Lucas, do you think that the circus is a good place for a first date?
I think no,
Why not?
because uh, I think the most popular place is a restaurant or cinema. I don't know, but I'd never heard about circus.
Okay. Anyone have a different opinion? Maybe like something like Cirque du Soleil. Do you think that would be a good place for a first date?
Yes, teacher. I think the circus is a good place because if you are with a girl who is afraid by a lion, she uh, she go near you, you know.
Yeah, she hug you.
Uh, I love getting into the mind of a man. It is so entertaining. It is really good. Jawad, have you ever taken a girl to the circus on a date?
No, never, never, never. But
See, I'm giving you guys pearls. These are really good ideas.
Think outside the box, Joe.
Exactly. Think outside the box. That's exactly it. Who else wants to talk about whether or not they like the circus or not and give me a reason why?
Uh, I don't like to circus about animals because I think it's not fair uh, to do something to animals. Uh, they use the animals like an object, entertainment object, and they uh, uh, take the animals from their nature, something like that. It's cruel, I think.
I totally agree. Yeah, if you get the vibe or you feel that maybe the animals are being treated in a way that's not fair, then yeah, it's definitely more disturbing than enjoyable. Has anyone seen the movie? What's it called? I think it's called Water for Elephants.
Yes,
Water,
something like that. Hmm.
something like that. Wasn't that terrible? Terribly disturbing. I can't. I hated it. I hated seeing that. But you know what? It's the reality of. I think that's the way things used to be, but there's still a lot of situations that are still like that. Anybody else want to share? Okay, we're going to take a look. This is a picture description exercise. So as we look at the pictures, what we're going to do is think of um, different words that we could use to describe what we see, and then we're going to practice asking each other questions about the pictures, okay? So it's going to be a really interactive conversational class. Before we do that, I'm going to show you guys a link. I'll put the link into the chat box. box just so everybody has it, but we're going to do a quick review of some vocabulary that's related to the circus so we know how to use it while we're doing our exercise, okay?
Oh.
Let's just read through a few of them. Some common ones. Maybe we could have Ali, do you want to read all the A words that are related to circus?
Okay. Acrobat, admission, amusement park, animals, applause, attractions, audience.
Wonderful. Any questions on those words? Words that start with B. Amp, could you read them?
Balance at balloons, band, banner, beer, bicycle, big top, booth, bow, bumper cars.
Okay, can you say balancing act?
Balancing at
Bow.
bow,
Oh, no. This is bow. Bow.
bow.
Very good. Excellent job. Jawad, could you please read the C words?
Yes. Cage, Coleop, Candy, Cannon, Cape, Carnival, Carousel, Cashier, Clown, Corn Dog, Costume, Cotton Candy, County Fair.
Beautiful. Excellent job. Any questions? Just so you know, a calliope is it's kind of like a piano, but it has steam pipes or pipes on the back that release steam. That's what makes the sound. Okay? For D, our first word is dog. Oh, well, that's the only word, I guess. E, can we have Leonardo, can you read the E words?
Elephant, entertainer, exhibition,
Okay, entertain,
entertain,
entertainer.
entertainer,
Perfect. Nicely done. The F words. Lucas.
Fair, fairground, feat, Ferris wheel, festival, festive, fire breather, fire eater, fun house.
Excellent. Good job. It's fair. Fair.
Fair,
Excellent. And Michael, G words.
Games, giant, grandstand, gymnast.
Nicely done. And let's see here. We don't have to go through all of them. I'll read a few here. H is hoop, horse, house of mirrors, human cannonball, juggler, knife thrower. L, Nihan, could you read L?
Leotard, lion, lion tamer, livestock, log flume.
Very good. And Andy, or Andri? Andy, sorry, Andy.
Yes.
Read the M words for us.
Magic, magician, maze, merry-go-round, monkey, music.
Very good. So that's it for today. There's more words on the list if you guys want to see some. One I would just like to point out because we'll see it is trapeze and trapeze artist. Trapeze and trapeze artist we're going to see in our pictures. And I think that is it. Oh, and we'll also see a swing. Okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at our pictures, shall we? For those of you who have the document open, go ahead and open it up. And for those of you who don't, I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to start with picture number 1 with Nihan. Okay, so Nihan, take a look at picture number 1 and give me a good description. Describe what you see.
Okay. I saw a few guys, maybe more than 10. They're jumping on a trapeze. They are acrobats, I guess.
They are acrobats. Perfect.
What was that tool? Trapeze, or they are jumping on it?
Exactly. It's a they are on a it's a trapeze. It's a trapeze.
Okay.
And they are trapeze artists.
Trapeze artists. Okay.
Trapeze artists. What do you think about the trapeze artists in a circus? Do you think they're exciting to watch?
Yes, they're exciting because I think they have a training for that kind of show. They are good-looking guys, all young, kind of sportsmen, because it's really hard to prepare that kind of show. I like them, but I agree with Amparo. I like to watch it on TV.
Okay, very good. Now I want you to think of a question you could ask to a different student about this one. We're going to have an open conversation about trapeze artists, so you can start us off.
Okay. I would like to ask to Ali, what do you think about that guys, their training process?
Excellent question.
They are, I think, athletic and strong men. Their work is very difficult, and you have to train too much about this work to be successful. And you should have a good balance to do this kind of acrobatic things.
Excellent description, Ali. Ask somebody else a question about this one now. That was a really good question, Nihan. Thank you.
Should I ask a question? Okay. Michael, have you ever thought to be an acrobat like this?
Have you ever what was I thinking?
Become an acrobat like this picture. People like this picture. Why or why not?
Okay, good question. So no, actually, I never thought to become an acrobat, just because.
I've never thought about becoming an acrobat.
Yeah, I never thought about becoming an acrobat, just because I think, I don't know, it's not something that I would like to do, and to do that all day, that's not interesting, and also I think it's quite dangerous. I mean, I've seen like some cases that acrobats fell down and they injured themselves a little bit.
Thank you very much, Michael. Anyone in the class would like to be an acrobat?
No, because I'm in fear of heights.
So that wouldn't work for you, Andy. No
Yeah.
acrobatics for you. I would love to be an acrobat. I could date with one of them. Nihan, that's why we go to the circus. Girls' night out. We are gonna find you an acrobat.
Maybe, why not?
Good job. Anyone in the class have an answer to that question? If you've ever thought of becoming an acrobat, why or why not? Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our next picture. Thank you, Nihan. So we'll head over to Andy. Picture number 2. First of all, I want you to describe it. Describe what you see,
Okay.
and then we'll ask a question.
I see there are elephants, and there are people riding the elephants, and the elephants are standing on a chair or a desk, and they're standing with 2 feet, and I think there's a coach or a conductor, assistants.
Very good.
The guy in the black suit.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
I think it's scary because one of the elephant has what do you call the white
Tusks.
Sorry?
Tusks.
Tusk. Yeah.
Has large white tusks. Okay, Andy, I want you to choose a question based on this picture and ask a student in the class.
Okay. I want to ask Amp. Do you, if you were asked to, if you were if you were asked to ride a elephant, do you want to?
I don't think so. I don't like it, the smell of these animals, and even because they are too big, they if I fell down, probably they can they can kill me because there's tons of on my body.
They
No,
can
no,
step on you.
it's not, that is not an idea that I would like to think about.
Good question, Andy, and good answer, Amp. Amp, choose a different question to ask somebody else in the class.
Um, what do you think that about the animals out of his environment?
And who are you asking?
Um, to Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Yeah. And
What do you think about taking an elephant out of his environment?
out of the circus,
No, out of the jungle.
I think it's not good for him because it's out of his nature. I don't like see animal in the circus.
Okay, very good. Anybody else want to give their opinion about taking an animal or an elephant out of their environment?
It's really brutal, I guess.
Sorry?
It's really brutal. We are really cruel guys, human beings, and to taking that animals, not only elephants, dolphins and the other show animals.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cruel because when I watched the documentary about their training process, it was awful. It was really bad.
Okay, anybody else want to share?
Yes, and also elephants are very sensitive, grumpy. When they get angry, they can hit everything, throw everything, and they're obviously big. So I think it's rather dangerous.
Okay,
To be
thank you
part
for
of the
sharing.
circus.
I have to agree with all of you actually, but I definitely agree with Nihan. To take an animal out of its natural habitat for entertaining other people, I think, is quite cruel. Any other comments or questions that you guys would like to ask? Joad, explain the next picture. Picture number 3.
Ah. Um, they in this picture we have a clown who are afraid a baby.
Who is scaring the
And
baby?
yes,
Very good. What's the clown? What does the clown look like?
for me,
What does he look like? Describe
me
the
when
clown.
ah he has a uh, he has a hat on the head.
Very good.
He has a red nose.
Big red nose.
Yes. He makeup. His makeup.
He is wearing makeup. Excellent.
Uh,
Good job. Okay, I
uh,
want you to ask a question about this picture now.
um, alors, the clown. Can you? Yes. Can you act a clown for a birthday?
Can you act like a clown for a birthday?
Yes. Yes.
And who do you want to ask?
I want to ask Ali.
Me again?
Yeah, you choose either Michael, Lucas, Leonardo. Okay.
I can't ask Ali.
No, because he just answered.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Leonardo.
Yeah. No, because it's not my style. I can't be able to act like a clown.
Usually clowns do not wear Versace.
Yes.
Very good. And who else would like to answer that question? Who in the class thinks that they could act like a clown for a birthday? Who could do it if they were paid good money?
I can do it.
I
I think everyone can do it if he or she paid well.
agree.
I'd
Anyone else?
I like to do it, but not to entertain the children there, but to scare them.
Oh my god.
I have a second question for this picture. My question is, how do you think this child will feel about clowns as it gets older?
Like a trauma.
Some kind of trauma, that's true.
Very scary.
Maybe be very scared, exactly. Is anybody in the class afraid of clowns?
Of course.
You are?
Yes. I don't know why, but I think I've watched lots of movies which was the clowns was scary.
Yes.
I don't like them.
I remember a movie when I was a child. It had a scary clown in it. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, I don't remember the titles either, but I remembered scenes that it was scary. I don't know what was the movie's title, but yes, lots of movies which shows clowns really scary.
Exactly, yeah, I remember that too. Ooh, I don't like it. Okay, anybody else want to talk about how they would feel, how this child will feel as he gets older, or if you're afraid of clowns? Okay, let's go to...
I think it's famous. If you want to be a clown, you need to be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I think so. That's probably fair to say, Jawad. That's probably very true. All right, the next pictures. Michael, describe them to us.
So what are they?
They are plate spinners.
Is there such a job?
At the
Plate
circus
spinner.
there is, yeah.
Wow, plate spinner. So in the first pictures, in the first picture we can see 9 plate spinners. Looks like they're women, and it looks like they are women, and each of them holds. Let me count how many. 1, 2. No, I don't see how many plates in one. Like many plates
Right.
on the. So how would you say that the plates are on the what?
On their sticks. Sticks.
Yeah, on the sticks, and they are holding each woman holds is holding or holds
Is holding.
is holding 3, 4 sticks with plates, and they are balancing those plates with sticks so they would not fall down.
Okay, very good. Now ask a question about this act, the circus act.
Okay, how do you think, how much time do you need to train in order to perform like the women from the first picture, to
How
be a
much
performer?
time do you think you need? And who are you asking?
Who wasn't asked? I don't know.
Lucas.
Lucas.
Okay,
Yeah,
Lucas, go ahead.
I think like in other sports or other disciplines, you have to train a lot to be master. But I don't know about this one. I think it's like 4 hours or maybe more everyday training, and you have to repeat every step. So no one can do it like in other sports. There are only few people who can continue the challenge, and the other just give up.
Okay, very good. What kind of skills, or Andy, did you have something to say?
I think third time's the charm. Is the phrase I've just learned.
Yay, good job, Andy. Yeah, you need to practice at least 3 times to get it.
But it's impossible.
What kinds of skills do you think somebody would need to have to be good at this? Who can think of a skill that you would need to have to be good at being a plate spinner?
They have to be good at balancing things.
Exactly.
Yeah, it would be interesting if they also spinning the women on top.
Women spinners. That sounds more exciting, doesn't it? Excellent.
Joad should learn this job.
Joad, yeah, Joad.
Speaking about women's spinners.
I think he'll have many volunteers. Don't worry, Joad. Many women will volunteer.
That would be a small talk introduction when you will go to date women. You'd say, "I can spin women. Would you like me to show you?"
Ouch. Oh my. Yeah, that might be interesting for sure. Let's continue. Amp, have you described a picture? Yes, you did, didn't you? Yeah, you described the elephant one.
No, I didn't describe the elephant.
Oh, okay. Can you
Answer the question.
describe number 5 for us then?
A little child is just feeding the, what is that?
I think it's a deer.
A deer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What do we call this when at the circus they have an area for children to pet the animals? What do we call that?
No idea.
It's a petting zoo, we call it. A petting zoo.
Friend zone.
Amp, do you want to ask a question about it?
Well, when you were a child, did you try to be an animal at the circus? And if yes, did you enjoy it?
Perfect question. Nicely done, Amp. And you can ask Nihan, actually.
Actually, I didn't, because I'm nurtured with animals, but I don't like them to touch them because of their furry, because they can attack you, they can beat you. I don't know. I have some kind of I'm afraid of all of them, even cats, even pets, or it doesn't matter. I cannot touch an animal. I didn't
Okay.
enjoy it. The answer is I didn't enjoy it.
Okay, very good. Not your thing, not your cup of tea, as Ali would say. And who else has a memory of petting animals when they were kids?
Dogs,
When
cats.
Yeah, but at a petting zoo, not a dog or a cat, a petting zoo.
Well, I don't remember. Maybe I pet some animals, but I don't remember.
when I was child, I did throw things to lions and see if they get angry. They get because that would be awesome.
Andy, that's terrible. You wanted to provoke the lions.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
If you were my kid, I'd stick your head in the fence. I guess I like animals more than humans. That's something I need to deal with, right? I have lots of memories petting animals when I was a little kid. Lots of memories. I used to. My mom would say that I would be better in a barn than in the house because I loved being with animals all the time. Very good. Excellent. Any questions or additional comments on that picture? All right. Let's have, who has not described? Lucas, could you describe number 6?
Okay. There is a woman who who split some liquor and then it's make the fire, which makes.
Okay, very good. What do we call this? It was in our vocabulary list.
I have no idea.
Fire blower.
Fire eater?
Not a fire eater, a fire blower.
Yeah, I guessed.
Excellent. And what else? What do you see? Lucas, describe the woman. Describe.
She's blowing. Sorry. This liquid. She's blowing.
Yes, she's blowing the liquid on the fire.
Okay.
Lucas, what does she look like and what's she wearing?
She's beautiful.
Wow.
She's wearing green skirt and grass dress and she has green fascinator on her head.
Exactly, a fascinator on her head. A fascinator is like not a full hat, but it's a decorative piece for your hair. It's also
Okay.
notable she's a redhead. Oops, sorry, not a redhead, a redhead. So kind of cool that the redhead is a fire blower, I'm just saying.
Do you mean her hair is red?
Yeah, she has red hair.
Okay.
Okay, now Lucas, ask a question about picture number 6.
Okay. Do you think is it dangerous to do it?
Okay, and who are you asking? You can ask anybody in the class now.
Maybe to Michael?
Well, I assume it's dangerous, at least for me, just because you're dealing with, Abby, is it correct? Flaming liquid or what?
Flammable liquid. Flammable.
Can you say like easily flammable liquid?
No, just flammable. Flammable liquid.
And you put in your throat that thing. This is first danger. Second danger, you blow it and you deal with fire near you. So I would not do that. But I think people who are working in this area, they something they have or they do something, so they are not in danger. I assume that they have like some tricks and tips and tricks for that.
Okay, very good. Anyone else have a comment about him? Joad, would you take her on a date?
Sorry, teacher, I don't. Will you repeat, please?
Would you take her on a date?
Ah, yes.
I
Yes,
think you should. I think you should be afraid.
no,
She's definitely
should,
Brazilian.
no, I should be in love, I think.
You easily fall in love. I think that's a great quality.
Five times in the same time.
It's
Beautiful.
a good way to clean your teeth.
All right, next picture. Leonardo, it's your turn to describe picture number 7.
Okay, I see a huge wheel. It's a wheel that usually you can find in the park.
It's a Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Describe it.
The question?
I want you to, okay, ask a question if you're ready, sure.
Okay. If you go on it, do you think could be dangerous if no, sorry. If you go on a Ferris wheel, do you think you could suffer from dizziness?
And very good. Let's have Ali answer the question. Ali, if you go on a Ferris wheel, do you think you would get dizzy?
What's the question?
The question is, if you go on a Ferris wheel, do you think you would get dizzy?
Have dizzy already?
I don't think so. It's not very dangerous, I think.
Okay, very good. Dizzy. Do you know what dizzy is, Ali?
Yes, feel like drunk, something.
Exactly, kind of like a light-headed feeling.
Yeah.
Good job. Good description. I love the Ferris wheel. It's very relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, circus food. Who has not described a picture? I think just Ali, because you don't have your, it's not working. So I'm going to ask Nihan, will you describe this picture number 8 for us?
Okay. I have no idea what are they? Like chicken or something? It looks yummy because of the sauce, I guess.
I was wondering if anybody would know what these are. This is a typical American circus food.
That's what the fire blowing girl having in his hand. In her hand.
Yeah, that's just, they're so nutritious, that's probably the best use for them, is blowing fire on them. We call these corn dogs. Corn dogs.
That doesn't sound really good.
No, it's a hot dog dipped in a...
So it's made like corn, only corn, like a meat.
The inside is a hot dog, so it's got pork on the inside, and then it's dipped in a corn batter. So then it's fried. Then it's fried in oil.
It's not healthy, I'm sure.
You don't say.
But if it's not healthy, I think it could be really delicious.
I personally hate them. I don't know why. I have never liked them. I hate them, but lots of people like them. When they go to the fair or the circus, they get them.
Why not, David?
I don't know. You know what? I don't really like meat. Maybe that's why I hate hot dogs. So that's probably why.
Yeah.
What other kinds of circus food can you think of?
I like cotton candy. Yeah. It's not really necessary to go to a circus. You can find everywhere in my city that cotton candy because kids really like them. But I think it represents the circus, cotton candy. Even if you don't really like it, when you are in a circus, I think you should buy it and try it.
I agree. Yeah, cotton candy is synonymous with circus or fairs for sure.
Yeah. For all the colors, pink, white, different colors, colorful. Yeah, popcorn. Popcorn is. I think it reminds me theater or going to a movie. But popcorn could be in the circus. Yeah, it could be.
What about you, Amp? What other things besides popcorn would you imagine that you'd see at a circus?
Hot dog is generally popcorn. I think that and cotton candy, yeah. But I don't know what more can. Maybe ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay, let's have an open conversation about circus food. You guys can just go ahead and speak. What would you like to eat when you're watching the circus, or what do you see other people eat?
Ice cream.
What else?
Chips.
Chips, absolutely.
French fries.
French fries, very good. When I was in Mexico, I went to Expo in a place called Orizaba, and they had typical American food, like hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, and lots of candy, like different types of candy. I hate circus food. It makes me feel a little bit sick. Any questions about that one or comments?
No.
Okay, our last
artisty.
What was that, Nihan?
The last one is really artisty.
I know, I love this picture. Can you guys mute your microphones if you've got noise in the background, please? Thank you. Okay, number 9. It's a very artistic picture. I love it because it's from the 1920s. What is this woman? What does she do? Settle down, Jawad. What is this woman?
Performing.
She is performing. She is performing. Very
Acrobat.
good.
Acrobatist.
She's an acrobat. Acrobat. What is she doing? Describe that action of what she's doing.
Swinging.
She is swinging. Nice verb. She is swinging. Perfect. Oh, very good job. Anyone want to ask a question about that? Anyone think of a question you could ask about that picture? Okay. So we've looked at 9 different pictures that are related to the circus. So who would like to pick their favorite act? Their favorite circus act or circus event? And talk about why it's their favorite. You can choose any out of the 9. Let's start with Lucas. Which one was your favorite?
You mean the picture?
Out of the pictures that we saw, which one was your favorite and why?
I think the first one,
Why did you like the first one?
because this kind of performance I like, because they are very good athlete, and it's nice to see like someone doing things like that, because I like to see some flip-flop or something like someone doing, and it's effective for me.
Very nice. Good answer. It would be very entertaining to watch, for sure, Lucas. That's true.
Yes.
What about you, Leonardo? Which one would be your favorite circus act and why?
My favorite picture?
Your favorite circus act. Yeah, the picture. What picture did you like the best and why?
I like the picture with the woman that spit fire.
Spit fire.
Spit fire, yes.
That was a good one. Why did you like that one? Besides the fact that she was very sexy, what else did you like about it?
Because I could marry a woman like that. I like a dangerous woman.
Careful, Joad and you are going to start fighting in class. I don't want to have any fights.
She would fire you in the night, like when you go to sleep. She would, let me show you a trick.
Yeah.
Leonardo would go poof.
Could be useful when during the blackout.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Give a light. Give please a light. It's very dark.
And let's have one more. Who would like to tell me about their favorite picture and why?
I like the clown.
The clown. Why do you like the clown?
Because when clowns comes out, and all the girls would be screaming and scared, and it's our job for men to comfort them. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness.
No, because clown is they're funny, and they can make magic. They can act as magician as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a sense of humor also.
Okay, good job. Well, now I know what I have to do. If I want a Frenchman or an Italian man, I have to learn how to be a fire blower. I have a lot of work to do. You guys did an awesome job in today's class. Any questions?